see that dome I just turned on?
Yes, this
That's
dome.
10,000.
Okay. So that's actually a pretty severely limited area. What is going on again, Nerd Paraders? Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with us today. We're playing some more ARK Future Evolve. Joined here with Blitzfire901, who just zoomed out of the frickin' water like a crazy man. Oh, we got jellies in our area.
What's going on?
This is no bueno. Not much, buddy. What's going on?
Start.
Yeah, it's quite the start to the video. We're placing some turrets down here in our Future Evolve server to eliminate some of the interloper creatures that are hanging out in our zone, in our water. But as we're placing down some turrets, we realize this is a very relevant issue to what's currently going on in the ARK world. I'm not really, I said we're placing turrets, I'm just standing here, LOL. Anyway, what's currently going on in the ARK world is some high controversy about turrets. Now, if you guys don't already know about it, we're going to talk a little bit about it as Blitz trolls me off this little slope. I gotta get further inland so you don't punch me in the water. We're going to be talking a little bit about this big change. I mean, this is some severe ARK drama evolved. This is the biggest amount of drama that I have personally seen since, I mean, this is even...
flyers.
Exactly, since the flyer nerf. This is bigger than the flyer nerf. And it's just, it's blown like out of proportion. I've had people direct message me, people reach out to me on Discord, and I know the same has happened to you, Blitz.
I've even got emails.
Email, yeah, there you go. People have been reaching out. They want us to sign petitions against Wildcard to cancel this turret change. I mean, this is like some severe drama evolved. But if you don't know about it already, which you should, we're definitely not the first people to jump on it. We're just going to be weighing in and giving our opinions on it today. Myself, I am Nick. This is Blitz, giving our opinions. Sorry, Blitz. I am Nick.
I am Blitz.
This is our parade, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang with us today. We're going to be weighing in on the... Oh, my can potatoed out. We're going to be weighing in on the turret situation here. So let me pop out of the screen really quickly. Okay, there we go. This is what we're talking about here. Boop. This puppy, 273.74, implemented a turret counter on the HUD in preparation for a turret count limit, or limiting. Turret count limiting. And this is clamping how many turrets can be built in an area on servers to dramatically improve server performance.
Yes.
Let's stop right there for a second before we progress any further. Improve server performance is their primary goal. This is what they want. This is what they want to achieve. Let me pop out of here, and we'll go. Oh, I got knocked in the water. Was that you? I believe that was you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm assuming that was directly you. Okay.
Hey, how many turrets on you?
I do have turrets on. I'm just sitting here with turrets on my inventory. Let me put them in, so you can
put them
play.
down back here.
Where are you?
Back here, by the base.
By the base. Okay.
By the
Zooming
banky.
to the base. Zooming to the base.
Over here.
I see you.
You can line this edge with them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could do that while I'm talking. I'm bad at multitasking. I'm really bad at my job. Here we go. Sploot. Okay, their main focus is server performance. Now, this is something that we as the Nerd Parade group are very familiar with. I don't know if you've happened to see any of the Nerd Parade PvP season finales where it is PowerPoint presentation due to the amount of turrets firing at the same time. The turret density is just absolutely insane. So many firing at once. It gives local meaning your computer lag and server-based lag, causing the server to take performance hits. I mean, did I phrase that right?
Yeah, local and global lag.
Global, thank you. Yes, that's exactly right. Local and global lag. So the impact from all those turrets firing at once, it definitely does impede server performance. So I see where Wildcard is coming from. On the flip side, turrets and turret density are literally the only method of defending your base, especially when you're not online. Unless you happen to play on an ORP protected server. Offline protected, ORP protected? Offline raid protection base server where you can log out comfortably and not have to worry about anybody hitting you while offline. So I see where the controversy is coming from when people are suddenly seeing, oh my god, my turrets are going to be limited. How the heck am I going to protect my base within a certain Radius. Are you on Aqua Anki right now?
I am. There's a metal node down here I'm gonna get.
Aqua Anki does whatever the Aqua Anki can.
Drown.
Yeah, that's drown. So, anywho's, the big concern is all of a sudden, all the turrets that I have placed, well, not all of them. I think what was the limit? It was 100, right?
100 and a 10,000 radius. And if you go to an AA item and turn it on, it's got a 10,000 radius. So you can show them how big that is.
Oh, okay. I was gonna go back to the thing really quick. Boop. There we go. You can enable turret counter HUD on your... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we haven't enabled the turret counter HUD on our servers yet. We're just kind of in preps for it. Let's go to this page. This is the more information page that we're going to be talking about. Okay, here we go. This is what we're looking at. 100 turrets within 10k units. Now let's go back into game and...
And for those that don't know how much it is, a foundation is 300 units.
One foundation is 300 units. So this foundation
Yes.
right here, that I'm repairing conveniently, is considered 300 units.
Yeah.
Wow, that actually doesn't seem a lot.
All right, you see that? You see that dome I just turned on?
Yes, this
That's
dome.
10,000.
Okay. So that's actually a pretty severely limited area.
Yeah.
That's...
And it's 100 turrets in that. So, yeah.
This is about the range of...
That's 10,000 radius, so it's half of that.
half of this. So about the wall to this dome.
It's the center of our tech thing to the edge of the wall, or to the edge of the dome.
Ooh,
From me
okay.
to you, basically.
Oh my god, this is actually much smaller than I thought. See, this is Blitz's forte. Blitz is, if you don't know who Blitz is, shame on you. If you don't know who Blitz is, he's the mod developer for Future Evolved, which we're currently playing in right now, as well as Automated ARK. So he knows the back end of the game mechanics, for this exact kind of thing. So about us to that dome.
Yeah, to the edge of that dome.
That's 10k units.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Okay, so... Interesting. So we can have 100 turrets here, and then our little lip over there...
Could have 100 turrets on it.
Can have 100 more turrets. This isn't anywhere near as catastrophically bad as people are making it out to be.
It's 33 foundations is 10k.
Okay, this is... The turret density is still going to be a very... Still going to be a very viable thing. This is the turret apocalypse in ARK. It's the ARK-Pocalypse. People are freaking out over something that really has very, very little impact to your base. You could pick up your turrets and reposition them.
Gotta be smart about it.
Yeah, you just got to be smart about the placing. And 10k units is not that far, as we just clearly have shown you here in this little display.
People are gonna have to do what we did for Ragnarok, the first Ragnarok season, where we made the little pillboxes and spread out their turrets.
Yes, very widespread. I see why Wildcard has made this change. I'm actually very happy that they did, and I know that's probably going to receive some, how could you be happy about this? I'm happy in the sense of running the server and playing on like massive PvP servers where gather rate is increased and things that people could get massive amounts of turrets. It becomes PvT, which is player versus turret. That's what raiding has kind of come into. And it's all about, okay, let's get on a Stego or let's get on a Bronto and let's soak out these guys' turrets until we can actually do something. And I've got to receive some hate for this, but it's taken a lot, in my opinion, taken a lot of fun out of the raiding mechanic in ARK.
It definitely has.
It's not like it used to be. Like, you used to be able to do the Terrana bombs, very creative things. Like, this is...
Sally bombs, Quetzals, pretty much anything you could think of, you could do. And now it's limited to turret soaking.
Yeah, it's player versus turrets. It's a war of attrition. All raiding becomes a war of attrition. It's soaking bullets, and then, or like kind of... You could get creative. You could run up and place some C4 on some turrets and, like, block with shields and stuff. You could be cheeky about it. But if players being in this instance being the defenders, have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of turrets covering every single angle, that's not really going to work for you. What I'm getting at, I'm becoming a little long-winded, I'm sorry, but what I'm getting at is that this is going to force 100 turrets in that small, it is a small radius. 100 turrets in that small radius that you need to strategically place, but it also gives the attackers in this sense a unique opportunity to be ninja-like. And that is something that I absolutely love in ARK, is being sneaky. Being sneaky, sir. You are you like find little ways to dodge the turret, find a spot that you're not getting shot, and it's like, oh, okay, here, that's one of the coolest things is like finding a weakness in a base, and this is going to create a few more weaknesses in small radii. Oh, I used the nerd wisdom and I used a plural there. So yes, I'm a fan of this. I actually thought the radius was bigger. I am surprised that it's not bigger, but as the standpoint from server performance, this is probably the best thing that could happen to any unofficial, official server, whatever the case. It's going to improve server performance by a butt ton because all those turrets firing, no matter where you are, the entire server is going to take performance hit.
Yeah, it's true. Are you watching the pond?
I'm not.
You should.
You could be on the complete opposite end of the map, and turrets firing at somebody's base. You're gonna lag. I'm in the pond, buddy.
All right, I'm coming.
Oh, you gonna do something cheeky?
Our main entrance shield may be down for the moment.
Oh,
we're gonna do some shard.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, dude! There's so much behind you. You have all the things. Did you go and get angry eyes?
No, I just swam outside the bubble and there were like 20,000 sharks out there.
That is awesome. These turrets are going to farm. Basically what we're doing here in Future Evolved, in case you're not familiar with the Future Evolved mod, is everything you kill gives you element as long as you harvest it with the appropriate dino. And it's all tech-based. It's all tech-based. We're running the series on it now if you're interested. You can check it out. Clearly, shameless plug for Future Evolved. But we're mainly here to talk about the turret changes, and long story short, I'm going to say I am fully behind it. Nerd Parade seal of approval. I will not be signing any petition. I think it's great for the opportunities that it creates in raiding. I've actually been a little burnt out on raiding lately because it's become player versus turret, player versus structure for hours upon hours upon hours, soaking, whatever the case, trying to find a gap between 500 turrets all firing around the same time whenever you drop something. I'm behind it. I like it. I think it's a good step forward. Now that we've shown you the radius, the dome, of how small it actually is, you could do a lot with 100 turrets in that small spot.
Yeah. You
could do a lot with that. From here to our little gap over there on the... gap, that's the wrong word.
Ledge?
Beach, ledge, yes, thank you. 200 turrets in those two... what is that? What am I looking for? Cluster or zone?
Yeah, either one of those.
All right, for the last little bit, we're going to check out the page again. Just, you should already be aware of this. Most of you probably already are, but in case you're not, this is what we're looking at. This is on the Survive the Ark page. And it says, they explain, over the past few weeks, we've been carrying out analysis on the official servers, some of the upgrades they've done with the DDoS mitigation and stuff over the course of, this has been, what, maybe 3 months or so? Maybe even longer, 4 months since they've implemented the DDoS stuff. Yeah. They've learned that the dramatic change, this is kind of what we're talking about, in turrets, how turrets are used. We've seen an increase of 7 times from previous metagames. Previous metagames, turret density wasn't as widely abused as it is now. It's literally all about turrets. Plants, tech, and auto turrets are all considered turrets in this. The turret limit will affect plant decks, auto turrets, and tech. And they're giving auto turrets a boost by 20%, increasing the inventory by 50%. So they're adding quite a few more slots, it seems, for your ammunition. I wonder if that applies to fertilizer for plant decks. That raises an interesting question. So are all large crop plots going to have 50% more slots for fertilizer?
Or vegetables?
Or vegetables, exactly what I was getting at. That remains to be seen. We'll find out on December 5th, which at the current time, this is November 20th. But all in all, in summation, I feel like this is a good change for ARK. I feel like this is a good change for server performance. Hopefully when we do our massive Nerd Parade raids, where it's the entire server versus Nerd Parade or something like that, or when we attack, the PowerPoint presentation that ARK becomes when it's just frame by frame by frame by frame with all those turrets firing simultaneously will be improved. That would be awesome. First and foremost, like just for performance alone, that would be well worth this. But for changing the metagame for raiding, that is what I'm excited to see. Like I mentioned before, some sneaky, sir. I would love to see a lot of that, like play a little bit more role. People are going to develop different types of bases now, where you can strategically place your 100 turret limit. Or like, it's going to be cool. It's going to change up the game, and every cloud has its silver lining. You know, I'll drop the Nerd Parade wisdom bomb that I always use. This is a famous quote that I've appreciated for many, many years, but life is 10% what happens to you and 90% on how you deal with it. And our community, I'm very excited to see how you are going to deal with this. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome. I want to see the new creative builds. I want to develop new creative builds to counter this new meta. Will smaller bases with more strategic turret placement be a thing? Methinks maybe so, but that limits your dino pinnage. You know, how can I protect my dinos? How can I make sure that they don't get aced? It's going to take some tinkering around. It's going to take some tinkering around. Oh, I just hit the wrong thing. But anyway, I've gotten super rambly here. I don't mean to get like crazy rambly on it. I did want to give my take. It's been requested quite a bit. Blitz, I wanted you to give your take as well, especially from the mod developer point of view, because that point of view is invaluable.
Yeah, and I remember I was actually going to make this into a mod, and then I made the mistake of saying it in the video, so now they're adding it to the game.
That's very true. And it's your credit where credit is due. 100%. I say we, but when Blitz and I were playing together, Blitz actually mentioned, I think we should do like a turret limiter. And we were going to do something, I say we again, like I'm just here for moral support. I'm not good at the modding end. Blitz was going to do something like the tame limiter, where it's tribe-wide turret placement. And that would have created for some very, very interesting type of raid metas. I'm sure it would have gone over like a lead balloon or a Led Zeppelin. It would have gone over like equally as bad within the ARK community, but it would have been, I mean, cool given the way, like if we could spin the way people look at it here. This is an opportunity, Nerd Paraders and ARK lovers. This is an opportunity for you to create something very, very cool, a new cool base, a new cool design in your game, and survival evolve with the metagame. But all in all, you have to keep in mind that it's for the betterment of the game. They're trying to make the game more enjoyable. Performance is a big contributor. Performance is a big contributor to the player's enjoyment. If your game runs like potato and at like 2 frames per second because 1,000 turrets are firing at once, that's probably a bad thing. So let's look on the bright side, Nerd Paraders and ARK lovers. Remember the 90-10 rule. I'm very excited, like I said before, how you guys are going to come up with some new creative metas. This lights a little bit of a fire under my butt, and hopefully your butt as well, Blitz, to come up with some cool new builds.
I love building.
Cool new buildy times. I love me some buildy times as well. Some interesting dino storage with protection.
I'd make like spread out plantations for your dinos.
Oh yeah, that would be. You would see like multiple like. Oh, this is our Rex farm, and then this is our Spino farm, like a couple miles down the road or something. Oh, okay. See, there's silver linings to these clouds, guys. But I hope you found this video informative. I hope, especially from Blitz's mod point of view, mod maker point of view, showing you that radius. It's not that big. It's not the end of the world. You can still do some cool stuff with your base and your turrets. Anyway, I'm getting way rambly. I hope you guys like this video. Smash that thumbs up button for us. Let us know that you like this stuff. Let us know that you like the ARK Science evolves, ARK Discussion evolved, ARK Drama evolved. Wow, we've got a lot of drama on this one. This is the biggest drama event ever. This is the ARK-Pocalypse. The Turret-Pocalypse. Anyway, remember to take care of yourselves, Nerd Paraders. Subscribe to that page for some more cool videos just like this one, as Blitz is charging up his b-hole punching on him, assuming the position right in the main street. And we will catch you guys in the next episode. Take care of yourselves, and stay awesome.